guys, I'm HybridFoxKid and welcome back to Glacious. In this episode we are starting out in the farming district and we are going to be working on the cake factory. I decided instead of having sugar canes and cows separate, I thought to chuck them in this one final factory area and then just finish off this area with this single building here. Hopefully I've given myself enough space for everything. I don't imagine it'd be too massive. I don't really know how factories look on the inside, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge with this, but I think I'm going to have a little bit of help with that one. But before we start even worrying about the interior, we got to get the exterior done, so I'm going to throw us into a time lapse and see how it goes. It should be pretty fun. And there it is, Glacious's very own cake factory. I must say it looks really good from this angle and I'm kind of happy where it ended up being placed. If you don't know me, I have no idea where I'm going to place things in my world. I just plonk them there and just hope for the best. And this actually turned out rather well, where everything is placed. It feels not claustrophobic, but it feels tightly knit but also slightly sparse, so I kind of really like that in the long run. It turned out pretty okay, surprisingly enough. But if we go into the inside, we have beautiful interior that you saw a sped up version of. And as you saw in the time lapse, we actually had Obsidian helping us with this build. It was a lot of fun. A lot of it was just us not knowing what we were doing. We were so confused. And so we just we were playing it by ear. If something didn't look right, we changed it slightly. As you could see in the time lapse, these railings got changed 10 different times. We had no idea what we were doing. Same with the stairs, they got changed a lot. But up here we have where all the cakes are kept. We have just little cake shelves, occasional storage here and there everywhere, just general storage area. Then down here, double spiral staircase, we gotta love it. Then we have our sugarcane area. I thought instead of making a farm for sugarcane, because we have a very efficient farm of sugarcane in the server, it's over in Niviir where Obsidian is dwelling. I thought I'd just have a little quick one because it takes one sugarcane to make a single bit of sugar, so you don't really need that much if you're making a cake. And then we've got our cows over here as well, obviously for milk. And then here you have a little prep area. Did all of this with armor stands. It took a while because the armor stands kept floating into the ground. I had no idea what was going on, so I just went with it. But we eventually got there, and so we've got the little empty bowls, the sugar, the milk, a little spoon for mixing stuff. Then we've got the wheat, the eggs, and then we've got cake batter. Obsidian's genius decided to think, oh, this looks like cake batter. Let's make it look like this is what goes into the oven. And then we've got the little cake batter sitting on their board, going into the oven, and coming out as cakes. Very lovely. It was so good. This whole part here was amazing. Obsidian thought of so many different cool things for the actual cake oven, and I thought it turned out really good. So yeah, that is the cake factory. Just a little guide through it, just to point out anything that didn't get noticed in the time lapse. And yeah, I really like this. This place is really cute, and it kind of nicely knits the end of this area. The farming district is now fully complete with the cake factory in here, minus the leveling of the snow, but we'll get around to that eventually. That's a big task to ask for. But yes, with the cake factory done, that is all of Glacious's farming district done. So we've got a big wheat farm, got our sheep farm, which doesn't count towards the cake factory, but shh. Then we've got the actual cake factory with the sugar cane and the cows, and then we got our little chicken down here as well. So all of this farming district area is done. I really like it. I'm glad what came out to be, but I think my one problem with the farming district, because I was planning to do farms as I did at the very start, my green dye farm. Problem is we were getting very late into the season. I had pretty much had all the farms I needed at my fingertips already. Obsidian had a lot in his base, and I was mainly just going over there and stealing half his stuff, and I thought I'd make my own sheep farm because I stole way too much wool. But, oh, that doesn't matter. So I think I left the farming district a little bit too late, so I decided to go with something more thematic instead of being more practical, so that's how we ended up with the cake factory. Enjoy! But with this area being done, we are moving back over to the mob area, and we are going to be catching some mobs. Well, semi-catching, not really. Same stream, me and Obsidian building the cake factory. I've totally forgot to readjust this area here, but we were able to catch some slimes. Obsidian got caught off guard by a slime, and he was able to catch these two. So we have Custard here, which I have already named. So we have Custard, and then Slimer back there just having a good old time. He's a little bit stuck, but it doesn't matter. But I'm going to quickly show you a couple clips of us catching these guys, because Obsidian getting wrecked by a slime was kind of funny. So I'm going to run them for you now, and we'll be back when I'm writing their stats.
Do you want a slime?
A slime? Oh, yes.
He's following me, so...
At your house?
Yeah,
or your base?
I'm bringing him back.
Oh.
Your portal is so dumb!
My portal is not. Ha, you got killed by a slime. Wow.
Your portal is
Oh,
so
he's a chunky boy. Look at him.
Yeah, can you take him away from my stuff?
Oh yeah, he's following me now. Okay, so I've got the slime. He's doing good. I believe in you, sweetie. So I've got him semi in here.
I have one name tag.
Give him a funny name.
No. I have 0 levels.
Well, did you want to come watch him for a second? Ow, my bone. My bone. Professional at work.
How'd you get him up there?
A lot of finesse.
I thought you were gonna name him.
Well, I do gotta name him, but I gotta get him stuck in the cage first. There we go. We got our slimy boy. Hey, Slimo, how you doing? Do you want to be Custard, Slimo? Yay! It looks like he likes that idea. Oh! Custard! Slimo! Oh, Slimo already has his name. Okay.
They both have Slimer.
Custard! There we go! The two boys! And there are our stats for Custard and Slimo as well. So that crosses slimes off of the list of mobs I need to get. So we pretty much have one more area left to fully complete in the overworld section, which is right at the very end of the area, just over here, boop, in the cave section. This was newly built, very newly built. In the previous episode, you probably saw it half built, then get more built during the episode as the episode went on. But now they are done. We also did them in stream as well. We've got these ones. So this is going to be the zombie, the skeleton, and this is a creeper house here. So I was thinking, mobs naturally spawn below the light level 7, and a couple areas in this area here is below light level 7. So I was kind of thinking, if I want to take the patient route, I can just sit here and wait for a creeper, zombie, or skeleton to spawn in this area here, and I can just name them that way, so I don't necessarily have to wrangle with any dangerous mobs. I was just coming to set up something, but then he appeared in here. Let's see if I can quickly name him. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of finesse work, but I don't actually know if I'm actually going to get this, so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's quickly give him a temporary name. Boop! Haha! His name is now number 1. Now let's go grab an anvil so we can actually give him his proper name. So I'll be right back in just a jiffy. Okay, I am back with the actual name tag. Let's see if he'll come close to us so we can quickly chuck it on him. Oh, he's coming closer. Come on. Oh, you're teasing me at this point. Come on. Let's see if I can... Boop! There we go. Got him. That one's called Moss. Okay, now it's time to either wait for the second one or catch him the old-fashioned way. We'll wait and see which one comes to fruition first. Okay, as I've been trying to reset the mob cap, I have run into nighttime, so let's see if I can live out this night and maybe catch some skeletons or zombies, and maybe possibly a creeper if I get lucky enough. Okay, so I see a zombie. Let's see if he'll hold anything. Problem is I don't have anything on me. Redstone, he can have redstone, the only item I have in my pocket at the moment. Come on, buddy, you want to pick up this? Want to pick up some redstone? Hey, okay, we've got our first zombie. Come on, bud. And I'll also quickly name tag you, which I don't actually have a name tag. Pick up those ones. Give you a temporary name. There we go. Boop. Ow. A chest. Okay, so we're making our way with our first zombie. And I think I might get him to come into the upper area, just to make life a little bit easier when getting the skeletons in here. Come on, buddy. There we go. Haha! Relatively rushed, but we somehow got this guy. Boop. Ah, I did not mean to put my ender chest there, but it doesn't matter, we got him in nonetheless. Okay, so we got our first zombie in here, holding a bit of redstone, and his name is 1 so far. Let's see if I can try and grab a second one before the end of the night runs out. Oh, there's one here. Oh, 2 actually. Do either of you guys want redstone? Oh, 1 does! They both do! Woo! Okay, just gonna grab 1 extra one though, so you can go. Sorry, bud. Okay, let's quickly get this guy into the house, and then we'll have our zombies done, so we can quickly name them. No, I don't want a baby zombie! No! Definitely not! Goodbye! Okay, let's get this guy up there, so we can have 2 zombies with redstone. Come on. Into your new home. Perfect. Ow. Okay. Both of them are in. Time to just get out of here. Whoop. And whoop. Ah, god dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to deploy the ender chest at the entrance again. There we go. Victory! And they both have the temporary names, and they are both holding an item, so they won't despawn anytime soon. So let's quickly rename these guys, and then we can try and get skeletons for the rest of the night. I thought I'd go for ghoulish names, so why don't we call one of them Ghoul, Pop, and the other one Lich. They're kind of zombie-ish names, so I like it. So that's the zombies all caught and named. Time to just go grab the skeletons. And also fix up the mess I've made. It shouldn't take too long. While I'm waiting for the next nightfall, let's quickly write up the zombie stats and get them all marked off and done, so we don't have to worry about them after we've caught the skeletons. So I'll be back once that's finished. And there we go, we have Ghoul and Lich's stats all done. Time to wait for next nightfall and get a skeleton as well as a second creeper. Haha! Night falls for a second time. Let's hope this night will be a little bit more successful than the previous. Well, to be fair, the previous night was successful. I did end up getting 2 zombies, so I shouldn't complain too much, but let's hope for a skeleton and a creeper. I spot a creeper. Let's see if I can get his attention without blowing myself up. Hello, friend! Up, got his attention. Okay, time to just lead him over to that moving minecart. Yay, I got him! While I'm being swarmed by spiders, I got the creeper. Okay, while we're here, let's quickly give the creeper his actual name, because I don't want to risk giving him a temporary one and then blowing him up. Let's see if I can... Boop! Ha! Got it! So his name is Nitro, if you missed that one. I can't believe I got him! So he won't despawn, hopefully. And I just gotta deal with these zombies. And I just gotta hope for a skeleton. Let's look for skeletons in the morning. Let's quickly sleep, so I can get that creeper into its home. And then I think we might have to travel a little bit further to get a regular skeleton. Okay, let's try and get this guy into the area and trying not to blow him up in the process. That's probably going to be easier said than done, so let's just slowly go about our day and start building the minecart tracks. You guys probably aren't gonna believe this, but I managed to get the second creeper in there. There he is, in all his glory. That is Nitro. I kind of got him in here, did the whole bit, and then I just discovered that I wasn't actually recording, so... It's lost to history, but I got the second creeper in here, I swear. But I'm not doing that again because that was stressful enough. But we've got our second creeper, and I shall come back when I'm doing up his stats. There we go, there's the stats for Moss and Nitro. I still can't believe I didn't record catching these 2s. Ah, such a pain. I was so proud of myself as well. I was like, look at me, I'm so competent at catching mobs. Not necessarily competent at recording it though, so... Ooh, it's snowing. It's night time again, let's see if I can catch a skeleton this time. I'm destroying majority of my base with creepers, but it doesn't matter. As long as I get the skeleton. I'm about to die as well. Didn't notice that. Okay, so we've got the skeleton in here. Let me just block that off. And then we've also got a creeper in here as well. Oh, joys. There we go. Took care of the creeper. Okay. Come on, buddy. In we come. Perfect. Now I just gotta lure him over here. Go on. Stay there. Whoop. Okay, we got the first skeleton. Oh boy, that was difficult, and I've destroyed a lot of my base to try and get him in here. So we've got one of them. Just time to go grab the second one. Oh, well, that was easy. So let's quickly break down the door, avoid the spiders, and get the second skeleton in here. He was just waiting for me. Oh, isn't that just a wee bit lovely? Okay, let's speedy about it so we don't have to worry about creepers. Quick, get in the house. Okay, so we've got the other skeleton in the boat. Just let's climb up here so we don't die. Break open the glass, and to this point, I'm not really fussed if he's wearing baggy old pants. I'm just happy to finally get the skeleton in here. There we go, we've got the two skeletons. Time to name these guys, and then write up the final stats for the overworld. So we have names for these guys. We have a Skeletor for our first skeleton. And then we have Punk, because he's wearing baggy pants, he looks like a punk. So that's his name. Let's get out of here, so I'm not dying all the time. Whew, finally, we have finally did it. Whew, okay, fair enough. And that is the stats for both our skeletons, Skeletor and Punk. And they are finally in here, and that is all three of the hostile mobs of, like, base game done. That was surprisingly stressful. And surprisingly enough, the least stressful mob was actually the creeper. The most stressful was the skeleton. Look at the damage the skeleton did. And this was all because I was trying to get the skeleton and I got distracted and there were creepers. Creepers blew up all of this area. Look at me. I'm a pincushion at this point. But those mobs are done, so now it's time to go back to the notice board and cross off the names. There we go, so we have all the cave mob done, and by looking at this chart here, oh, we also did the slime, didn't we? Yes, we did. Let's quickly change that as well. There we go, that one's done as well. And as I was saying before, looking through this list, we have pretty much every single mob done, other than the nether mobs. So in the next episode, I gotta walk because I don't have any rockets. I ran out while fighting all of those creatures. But as I was saying, we've got pretty much every base game mob done. Now it's time to move to the nether. But that is not till next episode. We have run out of time with this episode. We got a lot of stuff done. We finished the farming district and we finished off the overworld in the zoo as well. So we're getting a lot of things tied up. It's pretty much just the nether that needs to go. And then we can officially say that we are done. But that's gonna have to wait till the next episode. I'm gonna leave this episode here. If you guys like the video, give the video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you want to stick around. All good, I'll see you guys next time. See ya!